Life is inherently risky. There's only one big risk you should avoid at all costs. That is the risk of doing nothing. I remember when I was a college student in my third year, it was during COVID, and I was sat on my couch, literally just thinking about my life, about what the hell am I gonna do? I had no direction, I had no purpose, I had no focus whatsoever. I was scared out of my mind. I was like, damn, my whole life is about to be ruined. I don't know what to do. Couldn't get an internship, couldn't get anything, bro. I was actually scared because I just wasted my time. Also, I was dealing with, a lot of anxiety and depression, and it felt as if everything around me was just crumbling down. It felt like I was really hitting rock bottom. And it wasn't until after, when I was truly proving my whole life, that I actually found a way to improve everything around me. And I learned that the 20s right now is probably the most valuable time of your life. If you choose to waste it and to say, oh, tomorrow may not come. There's people who say tomorrow and they will die today. And there's some people who say they'll do it today, but they died yesterday. So the only thing you can do is start right now. I really think that your 20s is a period of your life where you can really catapult yourself to a whole nother stratosphere compared to everyone else. And you really start to see, you start to separate yourself from other people around this 20, 24, 25 age. I think this is when you really start to see the separation. You start to see that there's some people who want the average life, who just want to do the average thing, stay in the same city that they were born in, same people that they went to high school with, same people they went to college with, do the same things over and over again, not really, take a risk at all in their life. And you start to really see the difference. So I think their 30s probably be the best times of your life if you choose to live your 20s wisely. So many times you'll hear, oh, the 20s is whatever, take party and just don't give a hell about anything that's going on in your life and just take drugs and try everything out. I don't think you need to live a degenerate lifestyle in your 20s, even though it's being pushed. I don't agree with it whatsoever. I don't think that you need to live that degeneracy at all. Your 20s is when you really need to go hard. You really need to go hard so you can set yourself up for future. I think, hell, even by your late 20s, you could be good. You could really separate yourself from everyone else by 27, even 26 even, I think, if you do the things correctly. For starters, you need to have a clear direction and a clear purpose. Clearly, you saw my story as when I was in college. I had no purpose. I was scared out of my mind. But now that I have a purpose, now that I'm focused, now that I finally actually was able to, work on myself, and I'm doing something that I love, it's completely different in my mind. And it's like I wake up every day knowing what I have to do, and I'm disciplined with it. It's not even motivation anymore. I'm disciplined because I know exactly what I want to do. I have the clear picture in my mind. This direction is literally probably the most important thing that you need. If you have zero direction, if you don't even know what map or what road you're going to take, you're never going to start driving. So you need to know where you're going. You need to know what it is that you want to do. And I made a video about how to find your purpose, your ikigai. I'll probably put a card up here somewhere so you can just click, and maybe on this side, I don't know, but click it. If you want to find a way to find your purpose, your ikigai, go ahead. But you need to have a clear direction in your life, because I tell you now, it's a lot more simpler. You feel a lot more masculine as well. You know what you're doing always, and you have a long-term vision. It's not just about right now, it's about long-term, and it just helps you keep going. I think as a human being, you need direction. You need a purpose. If you don't have a purpose, you're going to fill it up with instant gratification, scrolling endlessly on your phone, watching adult content, watching Netflix and Hulu all the time, whatever it is, right? There's any instant gratification. You're going to fill that void up with that. It will never make you feel fulfilled in your life. Never. I promise you, bro. It never will, and it never has for me. The next thing is to take care of your health. Health as well. So literally just taking care of your health by exercising, diet, eating healthy food, sleeping properly. Let's talk about mental health also. Your meditate, journaling, being outdoors, talking to other people, your health. And I'm talking about not just the body, like I said, but the mind as well, because the mental health is probably the most important part of it. Because if that is destroyed, if your mental health is bad, everything else will kind of be dulled down. Your productivity will be trashed in every other aspect. So I think that is the most important thing that you should be doing, which is why if you keep doing the bad habits in your 20s and you think, tomorrow, bro, right? Tomorrow, right, motherfucker? Tomorrow. There's no tomorrow, bro. So all those habits will compound, and negatively you'll start to have worse mental health when you're in your 30s. But if you start to do the good things in your 20s, clearly they'll compound nicely for you, right? Taking care of your health, getting fit, also your finances, right? Learning how to be financially literate, understanding how to save money, creating like an emergency fund for yourself. This is what I'm literally doing right now. I'm focused on growing this, so I'm still working, but clearly, my purpose, a part of my purpose is to help other people. But also, I have to make money for myself, right? So it's about having a way to become more financially free in your life. And this is what you do in your 20s, right? You learn how to make more money in your 20s. You don't just sit around wasting money, live paycheck to paycheck. That sounds like hell to me, bro. It sounds like almost slavery, bro. Like 9 to 5. It's like you're trading my time to have money so I can end up with nothing at the end of the day just because I have to pay for all these things. Nah, bro. Now, if you are using 9 to 5 to get yourself to that point, it's very different, right? If you actually have a goal in your mind rather than just being like, oh, okay, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with the 9 to 5 and everything. Like, this is what I want to live. But if you're doing something that you truly love, right? If you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're a dentist, whatever it is for you, if you really love this, there's nothing wrong with it, bro. I actually have no problem with that whatsoever. I know some people may not like that, but we need these things, right? We can't just have a society filled with entrepreneurs. That doesn't make any sense. We won't have a society filled with entrepreneurs, but there are specific jobs that are necessary and we still need people doing them. So there's absolutely no problem whatsoever if you feel as if you want to be doing a job that's in one of those categories. Next thing is just learning life skills and how to communicate with people. You'll always learn, or you'll find yourself dealing with people that you may not like at all. Like, it's bound to occur, always. So just learning how to communicate with other people, learning to be assertive but also respectful at the same time, and having boundaries in your life, learning how to just be respectful of other men or other people. And these are skills that are just built up right now in the 20s, right? You're not going to be perfect, but just learning how to communicate with others and speak better, right? These are all things I'm learning, and I see that I'm getting better at them, and this is all for what, right? To live a better life, to get to the point where you can be masculine role model for your future family, for everyone that's around you, for your community. Because look at the world today, bro. It's filled with a bunch of weak people who waste their time, scroll on TikTok all the time, don't do anything. It's not that hard to really stand out now. It really ain't, bro. If you just focus for a year, you will stand out. People will be like, oh, you're so disciplined, you're so this, you're so that, you're so masculine, you're so whatever, right? It's like, what? Like, I've only been doing this for a year, but you stand out so much. Imagine doing this for, I don't know, 6, 7 years, 8 years. It's gonna compound. If everyone else is doing the other habits that are not good, it's going to compound. And by all means, I'm not saying that this won't be, you can't have fun, you can't travel, you can't experience life. This is not what I'm saying at all. You can still do these things, just limit the amount of degeneracy that you're doing, because that lifestyle is not worth it. It's not worth it to just be indulgent in instant gratification all the time, bro. I'm not gonna tell you that you can't, once in a blue moon enjoy a movie with your wife or something. I'm not trying to say this, all right? You can do that. Don't be indulgent in stupid shit 24/7, bro. Like, let's be real. Don't be doing that. This is why I'm also making these videos, to see my own progress in my life, to see where I've gone. But if you need any more help, bro, literally just DM me on Instagram for free, or you can book a call with me on Calendly down below in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure that you subscribe for more content, share this video with a friend that's in need, and last but not least, never waver from the path.